Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Keisha, and this is Bold in Color. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my experimentation with the maximum hydration treatment. I've done some research over this for the last couple of weeks because after that last wash day video, which was the last time I washed my hair, I feel like my hair just needed some moisture and hydration. My curls weren't popping, the texture felt off, and so I really wanted to fix it. We got to rectify the situation. I've never done this method before. Like I said, I had to do some research to find out this was something that I felt comfortable doing on my own hair. Yes, everything in the Cherry Lola treatment is pretty much all natural, but I don't really do a lot of protein treatments on my hair, and there's a lot of protein involved in one of the steps of this process. It is a little bit more on the time-consuming part, so upfront, full disclosure, this will be a 2-day situation. So in the last video that you guys saw, my last wash day, I was using the As I Am Long and Luxe line, and I did the shampoo and conditioner, and I also used our leave-in. After I got finished with that, once we went off camera, I let my hair dry about 80% to 90% dry, and then we braided it, and that was the style that I was wearing in the last video. It took me like 2 hours to take my hair down. I'm tired. However, it's my own fault because I was gonna take my hair down yesterday so I could do this process today. But you know what I'm saying? You get put behind schedule. I got a lot of stuff I need to do today. This has been up for like 3 weeks, and look at my hair. It still has shine, it's soft, it's still moisturized. I can still feel the oil and butter on my hands. Like, it's still very much in there. Honest to goodness, I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Let's have an honest moment. Come here, honey, come here. I haven't put anything on my hair since I got finished braiding it. I haven't applied any oil to my hair. I haven't applied any butter to my hair. I go to bed at night and I put my bonnet on and I rock it all day long. That's all I've done. No extras, no specials. In my research process, I found out that the maximum hydration treatment method includes a Cherry Lola treatment. A lot of videos that I've seen, like 50% of them used Cherry Lola and did the Cherry Lola treatment, and then some people didn't. Because I want to do this all in. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do the entire method today. So the first thing we're gonna do is head over to the kitchen. I'm gonna gather all the supplies, and then we're gonna work our way through making the treatment. It's a really interesting mask. I've never done anything like that before. I mean, I've heard about using bananas and avocados and things like that, and yogurt and honey and different types of masks, but I've never done it like this. So we're gonna do it today. So without any further ado, hit that theme music and I'll meet you in the kitchen. Alrighty, let's go over the ingredients for this recipe. I will be leaving a link to the article that I read and also the recipe that I'm using today. So, first up, we're gonna be using 2 cups of organic Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm using the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I use this all the time. 2 tablespoons of liquid aminos, a half a tablespoon of organic, raw, unfiltered, unprocessed honey, 1 tablespoon of unsulfurated organic molasses, half of an overly ripe banana, 3/4 tablespoons of an avocado, and 1 egg. The egg is optional in this recipe, but I decided to go ahead and amp up the protein because I haven't done a protein treatment on my hair in a long time. So I'm gonna get all these ingredients measured. The ingredients that I went and picked up at Whole Foods will be these 2. I was able to get both of these there because I was looking for unsulfurated molasses and raw unfiltered honey. I thought it would probably be the easiest to go there. So if you're not finding these at your local Walmart or something like that, I would definitely say go to Whole Foods. They tend to have a little bit of everything. So I have my food processor out here. What I'm gonna do is actually double up this recipe because John has decided that he wants to use this as well, and it'll just be a whole lot easier to make more than what I need so I can do my hair and his. As you guys know, his hair is longer than mine. And it allows me to use up this banana that I didn't let over ripen on my counter because he could have went in my smoothie. So I have a 32-ounce container of Greek yogurt. And since I'm doubling up the recipe, this will make a whole lot easier to just dump the whole thing in. Ugh, I do not like plain yogurt. Just gonna scrape this in to the processor. well, this is a blender, but you can probably use this food processor, I'm sure. I've seen people use a hand mixer and all that jazz, but like I said, I'm an easy speasy girl. Put it all in this blender and go. So there you go. And since I'm doing I'm doubling the recipe, I'm gonna put the whole over-ripened banana in here. And this is like really ripe, so I have to scrape some off of here. All this stuff. Let's go ahead and crack the egg.
Little liquid chickens.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm really just going to eyeball 2/3 of a tablespoon, so a tablespoon and a half. I'm gonna say about half of a half, so a quarter of an avocado is what I'm gonna put in here. If anybody got time, you're trying to measure this out. I'm sorry. So that's in there. Let's blend. All right, that's looking good to me. I'm actually gonna hold off on the apple cider vinegar and the baking soda till last. That just sounds like a good idea to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going with the baking soda first because he's dry. We need 2 tablespoons. I'm super duper right-handed. I don't know why I try to do stuff with my left hand. It never works out right. I'm going a little heavy on the second one because I didn't fill up the first one. It's the way of the Keisha. Whoops! I'll clean it up later. I'm gonna do this one last. 2 tablespoons of amino acid. The liquid amino. I don't know why I said amino acid. 2 of those. I need a half a tablespoon of honey. One tablespoon of molasses. Ooh, that's thick. It's thicker than the honey. All right, so everything except for the apple cider vinegar is in here. So we'll go ahead and put the top on again, and we're gonna blend some more. Woo! It's foaming. Can y'all see that come to the top? Oh. So now, let's clean up a little bit, and then we'll get close together. All right. I went on in and transitioned into a large Pyrex bowl. I never do anything that's hair related with metal utensils. So that's why you guys see me using my rubber spatula. All right, we need 2 tablespoons of the vinegar. I didn't put this in the blender because I was afraid I would have like a volcano in the blender. Now I'm gonna mix this in really, really well. This is like a thick cake batter consistency. Feeling good. Now this is all mixed up, I'm gonna head over to the vanity and we're gonna detangle and apply this mask. Alrighty, let's take these glasses off so you don't have to glare. So if you're not familiar with the maximum hydration method, you're going to start with the Cherry Lola treatment. The Cherry Lola treatment is recommended to be done once every 2 weeks. I highly doubt I'm gonna be doing that for that long. I went online, like I said, did my research, and it was recommended that once I apply the mask to leave it on my hair with the shower cap for 1 to 2 hours and then rinse. I'm probably gonna do the short one and do a 1 hour situation. Trying to find a hair clip or something. I found a clip. So I'm gonna section my hair in 2 parts first. And I'm gonna gently detangle my hair with a large tooth comb. And I'm gonna apply the mask in quarter sections to make sure that everything is done. So I'm just gonna take this comb, and the directions that you want to apply this to dry hair, and my hair is not super duper tangled because I do make a point when I deconstruct the hairstyle to kind of like finger detangle as I'm doing things. So my hair isn't like super duper tangled, well, super duper tangled, but I do have some fallout. And just so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, I'm gonna do the application on the front section. So we're gonna pause. Be back in a flash and I will show you the application on the front part. Alrighty, beautiful people, we are back. So I already did the back 2 sections. I've already detangled this part and I detangled this one already. So all we have to do is just apply. Now, even though I do my hair in quarters, as you guys can see, and I'm proud to say, like, even though I'm liberally applying this, I poured about half of that recipe into a smaller container because you guys know I was using like a 4-cup measure, but I just put it in this little Tupperware dish here. And if you look here, this is where it started and this is where I'm currently at, and I'm halfway through my hair. So this might be enough. But basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my fingers and I'm just scooping it up and plapping it on. Just like this. And sort of working my way from the scalp down to the ends. And always making sure I get my ends really, really good. Because I always try to take care of them. Because you know what we say around here? They're the senior citizens of the scalp. So you need to be, well, of the hair. So you need to take care of it. And don't skimp on them. Then we're going to do the next. And do the exact same thing. I will tell you guys, this is not the cleanest process. It's not as messy as using the bentonite clay mask. And just so you know, like, this is messy. Look at me. But it's not as easy as using a pre-made deep conditioner either. I mean, this is some workout. Once I have the mask on, I'm just putting them in 2-strand twists until I can get them in the processing cap or shower cap. Alrighty. Now that I have this one section over here, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna turn on some tunes and rock out. You guys are gonna hit some tunes and we're gonna speed through this. Oh, if you're wondering, I'm listening to Trey songs today. Alrighty. My hands are clean now, so we can move about our day. But we have it all on. I try to get as close to my scalp as possible. I got me a little shower cap here. So overall, I'm not mad at this treatment. I think it did really, really well. Like, trying to put my heavy hair in these bags is horrible. So the next step, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to have my hair completely rinsed out of this product, and then we will apply the apple cider vinegar rinse. We're going to co-wash and then apply a bentonite clay mask. I'm going to let this bentonite clay sit on my hair for like 30 minutes. So I'll see you back in a flash. Alrighty, we are back. As you can see, we are dripping wet. So let's see what the hair looks like. So I let the mask sit on my hair for the 2 hours. I decided to go ahead and do it. It wasn't a whole lot of protein because I only used 1 egg. And I hadn't done a protein treatment in a long time, so I might have some product. Yeah, I still do. I still have some there, but it's fine. I'm going to rinse it anyway, and we're going to be putting on this clarifier. Got my apple cider vinegar rinse here. I'm going to put it on my scalp. So I grab all the hair together, and then I sort of just cleanse the scalp. Now, apple cider vinegar rinse is not new to me. I've done it before, like to clarify my hair before shampooing. But this process does not call for shampooing. This method is for co-washing, so that's what I'm going to do. So far, I will say that I do feel like my hair is softer than when I started. And that's it. I'm going to turn on my tunes and speed through the other side. Alrighty, so now that the rinse has been thoroughly applied all over the hair, I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out, and then I'm going to be using As I Am Coconut Co-Wash. This is one of my faves. I've been using it for a while. This one's really nice because it comes in a 16-ounce bottle, so it does last me a pretty decent amount of time because I don't co-wash often, so it does definitely do what I need it to do. So again, I'll be back in a flash. I'm going to rinse out this vinegar and apply the co-wash. Alrighty, we're back. We've rinsed out the co-wash and the apple cider vinegar. My hair feels really clean now. It feels really soft, and there's a little bit of oomph happening. A little bit of oomph. Let's get going and hope I don't make a humongous mess. And I just start with like pieces like that. And I just sort of apply. I do not put this on my scalp because it takes, I learned my lesson from the first few times that I applied this. It takes a lot of energy to get this out. And I just apply this and I kind of like finger comb it through because I did detangle my hair while using the co-wash. So I'm going to actually hop in the shower after this and wash this off because this is messy and this is not a using the nozzle of the sink to get it out kind of situation. That's what I've been doing so far, so I won't have to jump in and out of the shower constantly. So I'm just applying it and rinsing it off. Okay, so now that I shared with you guys the first section, I'm just gonna breeze through the other ones, so turn on some tunes and enjoy the ride. Alrighty, so as you can see, we are done with the last section. We did that, honey, we did that relatively quickly too. So the next step is going to be to rinse this mask out and then applying my LOC. So I'm gonna chill for about 10 to 15. We're gonna go that far and see how I feel at the 5th. If I'm like feeling needs to rinse this out at 10 minutes, I will. Otherwise, I'll be back in about 10 to 15. Alrighty, we are back, and once again, we got a new towel. All these masks like leave a heck of a mess on me, but here we go. So, according to the instructions, I'm following this method exactly as they told me. I might end up tweaking this if I do it again. Like, I really want to put a deep conditioner on my hair. This is my hair with no product on it, like, but my curls seem a lot better. So I'm gonna LCO, and I'm gonna be using the Long and Luxe Grow Yogurt. I'm sorry, I got a little tongue tied here. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the As I Am Long and Luxe Grow Yogurt. This is their leave-in conditioner. And I'm spritzing my hair with my aloe vera and rose water blend. I did want to address, if you have a conditioner that you prefer to use, you can use a conditioner to co-wash with. You don't have to actually use a product that says co-wash, because co-washing literally just means washing your hair with a conditioner. So it's no biggie piggy. I left my detangling brush in the sink, in the rinse station, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got my detangling brush. I want to make sure this is completely detangled. Oh yeah, baby. Now I'm going to be picking up my Beauty and Comfort hair to toe butter, and I'm going to be putting that all over my hair just to make sure I get the butter everywhere. I'm going to split this section into 2. So this is what my hair is looking like wet after I've applied all my moisturizer and got that all up and through there. So now that I've shown you guys my LCO, I'm going to just speed through this and turn back on some jams. And we're back. So this is all done, LOC complete. I'm just gonna keep them secured like this for maybe the next 10-15 minutes just to allow the curls to sort of secure the 2-strand twist. And then I'm going to stretch my hair, and I'll show you how I do that. Now think about it. So what I do is, so I just wrap it around my head like this and then pin it into place with a bobby pin. And that's how I stretch my hair. Just take these puppies down. This way, as they dry overnight, they will stay stretched. I won't have to use any heat on my hair tomorrow to prepare for the box braids if I do it this way. So that's pretty much it. Like, this is how we're going to bed tonight. Look at my scalp. He is so clean. She got a nice, pretty scalp. I'm going to say my thoughts about possible alterations to this method for seeing how this looks in the morning. Like, if I look like I have some stretch, bouncy body curls that are highly moisturized, then I will continue to use the method as is. If I have some tweaks that I would desire, then I will let you guys know that in the AM. So I'm gonna go tie my hair down, because as you can see, my hair does not stay in a bobby pin. It just does not do it. No matter how much I try, bobbies and me don't work. So I'm gonna go finish Jeremiah's hair, assist John with his hair, and I'll be back in the morning. Hello, I'm back. So this is not exactly right immediately after everything that happened in the beginning. So where we left off, I went on ahead and flat twist my hair and pinned it around. Let me take my glasses off. I'm getting something good. Okay, so I took my hair in the 4 sections and pinned it back, and I was getting ready for bed. However, my hair was wetter than I wanted it to be, so I set under my hooded dryer for about 30 minutes. I toggled between warm air for probably like 5 minutes and then went to cool air for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I kind of toggled back and forth like that because it was getting a little cool. And then the next morning, I took my satin skirt off. I took the bobby pins out, and I kind of just let the 4 plaits, twists, whatever, kind of just hang out. And at about 2 in the afternoon, I took my hair down because we were getting ready for the install. And when I took my hair down, it was stretched, it was dry, about maybe like 5% moist. I mean, it wasn't like wet or anything, but it was fine. So we started the install at like 3 in the afternoon, and then we didn't get done until like 11. So obviously I didn't come back on here and say anything, but this is what we did. So this is a two-tone situation. We have a cobalt blue in the back, and then in the front, we did the lighter blue. And these are box braids. They're kind of decent in size. They're not huge, large, but this color is freaking fabulous. If you know me, you know my blue is my favorite color, so I had to do blue. Look how amazing these two look together. Electric. But enough about this. Let's talk about the treatment. The maximum hydration method, or the MHM. Did it work? Yes, my hair felt soft and moisturized after the fact. However, I didn't really care for the way my hair felt, and I never felt like my curls were like popping all over the place. It just felt more like, you know, it felt like I went through all of that to really give my hair a good treatment and get it all soft, but not so much moisturized and my curls popping. I will say that there's a percentage of that might have to do with the fact that I did 2-strand flat twist and pin and stretch my hair before I went to bed, but still, I would still see my texture coming through even when I do something like that because my hair didn't get heat set. Cherry Lola was pretty easy. Nothing about it was super duper hard. I mean, I found everything I needed at Whole Foods that I didn't already have in the kitchen. The next process, the next few steps of the process, not so bad. The clay mask, I've done that before, no biggie piggy. Was there something that I would do differently if I were to do this method again? Yes. Would I do the method again? Yes. The main reason why I did all of that was because I wanted to put this install, and I wanted these to be in for like a month so I can kind of let the cold air not attack my natural hair. It was a lot of work. Let me show you the back. Like, this is a lot. It was a lot of work. I was going to do this myself, however, my friend Alicia said she would do the install for me. So thank you so much, Alicia. I know you're watching. I appreciate your assistance. And I'll see you in March for the next install. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about this method, or if you have done it yourself and you want to share your journey, tell me. How was it? How did your curls pop? Did your hair feel hydrated? Would you do it again? Have you done it multiple times? Share the tea, because I'm sure not only I want to know, but there might be others who could be inspired as well as learn from your experience. So without any further ado, stay bold, stay colorful, stay powerful, stay true to yourself, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.